eyes on me. You've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that, dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Five, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the take the Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so funky, so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so funky, so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh.
Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so funky, so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so funky, so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so funky, so right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go post. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, pilling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. Pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
It's so funky, so right. It's so
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lot of walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was labeled.
Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition.
The summer humidity has given way to an absolutely gorgeous fall afternoon here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Miami Dolphins. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Never gave
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bet is.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
Right up the gut. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready? Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. Crosses the 35. Still got more room. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Will work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. Lamb has another one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
10.
This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Lewis caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Okay, ready?
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive.
Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins find an answer with their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Thrown back, gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Lamb. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
This our last play of the quarter. Take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the 1st. 7-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score.
Let's go. Go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Brown now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Dolphins 7.
There's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Here we go. Stretch the Eagles.
Throwing now on first down. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Ready,
now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready. 6.
Throwing now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing it again here. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins tie and can take the lead here in the second. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scores than a close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go now.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. It's second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Right. Takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal.
Ready, Warrior 70, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on fourth and goal.
19, Lions.
They're going to try to throw for it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, ready.
Throwing from his own end zone. Short pass brought in. Has room down the left sideline. Will they stop it? He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up by 12.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made it pay in a big-time way.
That one splits the uprights, and the Rams bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Big strike here to Moore. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's got Moore once again. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Panther 11, Panther 10.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Panther 60.
They're throwing it. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go. Shot.
He's going to throw it again. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. Go.
I'll throw it. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ready.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pass play coming here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone now.
First down.
McCool's got it again. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chop 60, chop 60. Big Lion.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Called in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Looking to throw. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the check.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. Panther 60. Panther 60. Street.
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him running the comeback. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He's dropping back to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins' first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Right, running out of the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It is caught left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, break.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Cowboy 8.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Set. Nice.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And it is back complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll go play action. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Dolphins bring out a fifth defensive back on third.
Get it.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On the set.
First down from the 42.
Go!
Here's a give inside to right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 6.
Pass play now. Throw left side, complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. Pass it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get this time before the end of the third. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second and 3 now. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Almost 5 yards. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Cut out left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Got the 2. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19, go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw to start the drive. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showed a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a give for Wright. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
79, 70, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Dropping back to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Back to throw it. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week. To rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 28.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Air it out on 3rd. That's more of the catch out left. And he's brought down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 14.
Ready, set.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Waddle makes the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And it sets up second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Running behind center with White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here on fourth. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19! Buffalo 18! Let's go!
From the red zone on first. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Setting up to pass. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Connects with the open man downfield. There he goes again. To the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams lead by 15 now. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, check 60, check, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
7
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70. Hey, check that, street.
Sticking to the air here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Again to throw on 2nd. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.